Welcome to Elvis Fans Matter. And if you're not a member, you better become a member, because I don't want to have to lift you up.
Because it matters.
We matters to us. Hope y'all will subscribe.
Yep.
Tell your friends to subscribe.
Please, because we want to continue to grow the channel
Yeah,
this year.
we would like to continue, yeah.
Like to, I don't know what we want to hit this year as high as we can, but every like and subscription helps. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have more questions. I asked everybody to start sending their questions in. It was kind of last minute last night, but we got a ton. Did Elvis ever attend any of his high school reunions?
I don't remember him ever attending any.
All attention would have been on him anyway, right? Yeah, would have.
Well, yeah, except maybe the first year in '54, you know.
He may have. I don't remember him ever doing that.
Any noises that you hear is Wanda acting crazy.
She's under the table.
She's over here trying to get up on the chair. She wants to
There
get in.
she is.
There she is. Hey, Wawa.
All right.
Yeah, snort at me. I don't.
So is EFM planning on doing another meet and greet in August? We usually have our plans together, usually mid to late March. So just stay tuned and we'll get together on that. But yeah, we usually have all of our plans and everything together.
All of you that want us to, you know, please,
let us know.
Let us know.
Let us
Yeah,
know,
send us messages and let us know if you're planning your trips already. And
I'd hate to do one, nobody show up. You know?
there we are. Alright.
But I'm a likable person when you get to know me. I'm
too.
just kidding. No, you mean. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Where did Elvis keep his police badges? Did he have a special place, or did he just keep them in his
You don't
Probably in
really
this
want-
case.
You don't really want to know.
it was a secret place?
Secret hide place. No, he kept them in a case and all. Love to show them, you know.
Yeah, he loved his badges.
He was proud of them.
Mm-hmm.
A viewer says, do you believe that Elvis was saved? She says she is trying, or could be he or she, with the name. So I forgive me, I'm just going by the usernames on YouTube. Says they're trying hard to be saved so that they can meet Elvis in heaven one day. Was he baptized? And
yeah,
into
much earlier.
Much earlier into
in his
religion.
life, you know.
Okay.
Probably as a kid. You know.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. And he believed in heaven, of course.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and,
he was,
and that was his ultimate goal.
He was very God-fearing.
Yeah.
Very
He
God-fearing,
believed in, Jesus Christ and
kept a Bible all the time with him, you know.
and knew the scriptures. So we've had a lot of times in his room, sitting on the bed around in a circle and talking about things in the Bible.
Spiritual.
And he also studied other religions too.
Yeah, he was very open-minded.
Like somebody asked him about the Star David, and he said, you know, he didn't want to be left out of heaven because of a technicality.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I feel him on that. Let's see. Did any of the guys, Elvis or any of the guys, did y'all ever smoke inside at Graceland?
Yeah.
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 I mean, you know.
He did. When he smoked, he didn't
Yeah.
smoke a whole lot, but
Not a whole lot, once in a while. Now,
Yeah.
you know, he went through phases, like in the earlier 60s, he would smoke a cigarette, and I believe, what was that?
Tipperella,
That was cigarettes.
little cigar. He smoked
The
those
cigarillos.
Roy Kent blunts.
Yeah, he
Roy Kent
smoked
blunts.
his favorite, but he got where he didn't order them all the time, were Villager Cal.
Yeah, Villager Kell or Kill or
however
something.
how you say
in
it.
in the glass.
Yeah, they had a yellow tip on them, and they were kind of long and small, about the size of your pinky, or my pinky finger. Yeah. But he smoked them a lot, and then Roy tan blunts, you know, with white tips on them. I mean, me and him, you know, smoked a lot of times.
I think he did it a lot of times because he thought it looked cool.
Yeah.
You know, he thought, you know, light up a cigar, and he really didn't smoke it as much as he just worked it.
Yeah, held it.
Yeah.
He ordered some that were in a glass container. They were, you know, a little bit bigger, and
That's like the one you loaded for Bobby.
Bobby, yeah. Bobby said, "Oh man, I like that. I want one of them." So,
Bobby was Billy's older brother.
My older brother, yeah. So, man, get me one of them. Get me one of them. I said, okay. I got him one. He had a big date.
Hit a date.
I think we told about that, didn't
Yeah,
we?
go ahead and tell it again.
Well, he had a date with this girl and all, and she, you know, he was really going to try to impress her, you know. And
you had to know Bobby.
Yeah,
he
had to know my
card.
brother. So comical as he could be, you know.
Yeah, he was.
Anyway, he was going to take her to Venucci's, which is a real
Italian restaurant, real
fancy Italian restaurant, pizza and all kind of different.
It's in Memphis.
Italian dishes.
Okay.
You know.
on Elvis Presley. It was
Yeah.
on Elvis Presley Boulevard.
So he said, "Man," he said, "get me one of those because that'd be cool." You know,
After we finished the
we
meal,
finish, I'll light me up a cigar. I said, "Okay." So I got to thinking about it, and I was always pulling pranks on him. He was me too, you know. So I thought, okay. So I got me 3 cigarette loads. And I stuck them way back up and took a pin, pushed them on further back so it wouldn't just go off, you know. So he said, he lit up, and he was really ran back. He done had dinner, you know, and he ran back, and he said, you know, he was puffing away. And he said, about that time, boom! You know how them cigars, they showing these cartoons on where they spread out? He said it spread out, I mean, all over the place.
All over
And
his
said,
face.
pieces of tobacco hit her.
You don't know what all he called.
Boy, he called me all kinds of nice names.
I bet.
But we were always doing that. Bobby was, he was
Funny.
wish he
He
was
was so
still
funny.
here. Miss him an awful lot.
Your whole family was like that. Your mom and daddy, well, your daddy was constantly doing something. He was funny.
Yeah.
How much older than you was Bobby? It was not a whole lot.
No,
20
Bobby
months.
was older.
20 months,
Yeah,
yeah.
20 months older than Billy.
Okay. All right. Was your Aunt Gladys a good cook?
Yeah. Yeah, she was. I mean, you had to be back in, you know. I mean, if you didn't cook, boy, you know, if you was in a world of trouble, I mean, you know.
I remember.
And she was a good cook. I
Yeah.
mean, I remember she used to cook Elvis, you know, like mashed potatoes, crowder peas.
Crowder pea, that's what I was going to say.
And sometimes, you know, some kind of meat to go with it, you know, depending, you know. And, yeah, she was a good cook. In fact, he had a maid called Alberta on Audubon Drive and came to Graceland with him and all, but Aunt Gladys done most of the cooking. She just kept the place clean. And all
Right.
that.
She liked. I remember Lamar. Of course, you had to know Lamar, and everything Lamar said
Yeah.
was exaggerated and like just. But he said, I was there and Gladys had cooked and we were all sitting down at the table and Lamar loved fried shoe peg corn.
Yeah.
And she had fixed that. He said it was sliced tomatoes and crowder peas and fried chicken. And he said she got mad about something at the table. And he said, food started slinging. He said it was peas going everywhere. And he said, I was just dodging, trying, run for my life. He said, just when I got ready, and it all looked so good. And she got mad about something. And he said she just took those things and but she did have a temper.
She did have a temper, yeah. So I think that's where Elvis got most of his temper. His daddy was not, he could.
I never saw him real mad.
A couple times, but he, like I say, Uncle Barney was a lot easier.
He was more laid back.
Laid
Yeah.
back, yeah.
I mean, I've seen him upset and mad before, but not anything like a rage.
No.
Like other things we experienced.
Right, were Elvis's EP sunglasses, were they gold plated and made of metal, or were they actually gold?
No, they were gold plated.
They were gold-plated?
Yeah, they were made of metal. Yeah.
Okay,
But they were only gold plated.
they were gold plated. Did Elvis ever have a basset hound?
Yeah.
He did have a basset hound. Okay.
Yeah, he had a basset hound, German Shepherd, Great Pyrenees,
Muffin. Muffin was
Spitz. Gosh, he had a lot of different dogs over the years. Great Danes and all that, you know.
All right. Did the treehouse that Billy made for the boys really have a refrigerator and real windows that opened and closed?
No.
It didn't have a refrigerator.
Didn't have a
No,
refrigerator.
No. It,
I could, I could,
Mike McGregor and you built that
Yeah.
for him out by our trailer in the back. But it didn't have a refrigerator.
But did it have real windows that opened and closed?
No.
No,
Okay.
it may have had a window. It had windows.
it come up about, all so high.
Yeah.
And then the roof was on up and you had an opening around it, you know.
Oh, okay.
where
They
you
didn't have-
look out or you could hide
You had a
down
little
in.
gotcha.
climb a ladder and had a little entrance
But,
and
Okay.
windows.
No refrigerator. We didn't, no electricity.
Nothing
out
that
there, no.
fancy.
No.
All right. All right. Well, I guess with that, we've got more questions coming.
I want to
but-
say one thing.
Say it
Oh.
quick.
Yeah, I just want to say I hope everybody's looking forward to the inauguration tomorrow. And there's one other thing that has bothered me a whole lot. Why I don't see why anybody would lose a friend or separate from family because of their political view.
There's two things you should never
No.
get into it with your friends or, because they got their feelings just like you
Yeah.
got yours and their beliefs and their thoughts. Two things is politics and religion.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm proud to say.
You can lose a friend quick and it shouldn't be that
No.
way. It's not meant to be
No.
that way, so.
But I'm
I
proud to say
respect-
I'm a Republican, and I did vote for Donald Trump.
Yeah, but
And-
we don't, we don't down our Democratic.
No, but everybody else that didn't vote for Donald Trump, voted for Kamala Harris, which is everybody's
Right,
choice.
right, yeah.
And Donald Trump won, and that's, he's our president, just like Biden was our president too, and everybody before him. So that, to me, it's just crazy to lose a family member or be mad or separate from a good
Right.
friend because of political views. That's
We've had.
it'll go on and on and on.
It's
and
always
change.
been,
Yeah.
Democrat, Republican, just depending
let
on
that-
the people, who voted.
Yeah, don't lose a friend or a family member because of that.
Never over
No.
those two things.
No,
It's
because it'll change again and again and again.
we love our Democratic friends as
Yeah,
much as we
I've got
love
a
our
lot of
Republican friends.
friends, and everybody has their
And,
right.
Our Elvis family is our Elvis family.
Yes.
Bar those two things.
No, that's right. That's exactly right. We don't separate friends because of politics and certain beliefs. Everybody has their own right to
Right.
pick and choose as they see fit.
Yeah, she voted Republican, I voted Democrat, and we've been in a fight ever since.
Never seen it.
I'm just teasing.
All right. Well, anything else?
No, not right now.
Yeah, I want to say hey to my cousin Barbara Ronsville, Lee Ronsville, and Sweet Vivi.
Yeah.
Elvis fans? What?
Matter.
Elvis
Elvis
fans
fans
matter.
matter.
Yes,
Bye.
always.